So how about now, girl? How about now? Hold up, let me show I'm live. Oh, here we go. So how about now, girl? How about now? Hold up, let me show is my camera lower than it normally be? I don't know. Let's see if we can put a poll. Here we go. It's gonna say so. I need to stop moving things around. Is my camera lower than it normally be? I don't know. Let's see if we can put a poll. It's gonna say so. Start that poll. I need to stop moving things around. Then mute this. Then boom, boom, boom. Switch to this. Boom, 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 boom. Then switch to the phone. Hold on. How do I switch channel? Switch. Boom. And he's right there. Boom, boom. Why the poor damn pop up? All right, and I know this one. Now I need to create. Let's go right here. Hold up. Get rid of these two. Open the page right here. Yes. But y'all gotta help me get a camera, bro. Then there come that delay. The delay is always frying me, bro. Then let's add the then gonna go through the capture, move up. Then we're gonna go on the capture. Why would it be so big? Now what sense does that make? Why is it so big? Oh, I think I got an idea. Yep. I think I got it. Out of 1 hour. Am I capped to an hour? Since when? Since when, bro? What is this? What is this cap? Sure, I need to start using my tablet. This thing is so deadly on my phone. I can't read the chat. I'm not getting accurate information right here. Matter of fact, let's turn on the subs on the screen. Where is it at? Subscriber. I already have that one set up. It's annoying. Is it shift? Not bad, bro. I just realized, is there a gap? Hold on, I just realized my whole screen is messed up. It's supposed to be right here. Then image, this supposed to be right here. Then this supposed to be right here. And why is my phone not telling me exactly what's happening? Oh my gosh, bro. Having one monitor be blowing me. Okay, here we go. Matthew Sanchez, what's going on, man? How you doing? Wait, I'm trying to set up this accurately, but they just keep on breaking it up, and it's like so delayed. Let's just find one of the videos.
Content creator today. This is the camera I would start with. When you're just getting started,
What camera is this?
content creator today. This is the camera I would start with. When you're just getting started, it's easy to get overwhelmed by all of the options, all of the cameras, all of the gear, all of the accessories. So I'm gonna make this super simple. I'm gonna give you the top 5 things that you need to get started, starting with the camera, but then going into some of those critical accessories. One of the main reasons that I recommend Canon cameras is because they are super user-friendly. Having tested cameras from all the other major brands, I personally find the Canon menu system and the ergonomics
like I'm more of a
something
Sony
like this Canon
fan,
R50V the easiest to use. And much like the camera that I got back in 2009, this one also comes in a kit with both the camera and the lens. Now, the lens that I recommend every new content creator get is a wide angle lens. This is a 14 to 30, which means it's good if you want to vlog and shoot content of yourself, but it also zooms in just enough to 30 millimeters if you want to do close-up detail shots of products or whatever it is that you're taking video of. Now, in my opinion, Canon has some of the best looking video footage straight out of camera. Like, if you don't want to edit it heavily, the skin tones and the way that the files look is very natural. But the Canon R50V also natively supports both vertical and horizontal shooting. It has a quarter 20 thread, a tripod mounting thread on the bottom, as well as the side. So if you want to mount your camera vertically or horizontally, you can do it without needing any extra accessories. The front of the camera also features a dedicated record button. There are alternatives if you're someone who's looking at other brands, or maybe you have a little bit more money to spend, or maybe you're like me and you want to know, okay, what R50? That camera is my R6 or expensive, but if you like that aesthetic and you like food.
Jericho, what's up, bro? What's good? This just went from
When you
like, I don't know, this ended up like a whole Canon. But my stream is so delayed, that pisses me off. This turned into like a whole Canon promo vid. How do I check if I have a delay? Settings. Yeah, I got none. I don't know why it's like so behind. But what's good, Dutch? What's up? What's up? I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go on my. Okay, no, it's not working. Great. I'm gonna have to go back to my phone and do it on my phone. I don't know why it's so much smoother on the phone. I'm trying to find a camera, bro. I'm not rushing anything, that's where I be. I keep getting nothing for something. How's that fair to me? Hold up. But what? Yo, it's so delayed, bro. Like watching it back. Oh my gosh. Bahamas. Hold up. Okay. Let's see. Cameras. So let's see for beginners. R50. I feel like R50 got a recording limit though. Does Canon R50 Recording limit. Yes, I have a 1 hour. I need something that can go on and on. It's gonna take more time than I think. I'm not trying to use a webcam. I can't keep dealing with webcam. Let's go find this video on YouTube now. Oof.
Build a website you love with Wix.
Here you go.
For your words,
you are currently looking at 4 different webcams ranging from $70 to $1,200.
Oh, I like number 2. Number 2 is kind of nice.
If I were starting streaming today, or maybe just looking for an upgrade, none of these would be a bad option, except this one. If you're new here, my name is Barry Epps. I'm a Twitch partner and have been streaming for over 3 years, and today we are going to solve the ultimate question. What camera is best for you? Before we get into it, look at all 4 again and pick your favorite, and remember it. At the end, I will reveal which one was which, and if you would buy it for the price, then leave a comment down below. Okay, the first one we are kicking off with is one of the most popular webcams on the market right now, and you're looking at it as we speak. It is the Elgato Facecam Mark II. This webcam is a 1080p 60 FPS webcam, but to be honest, it has an incredible sensor and a super wide field of view, so much so that I had to punch in to just have me properly framed. The sensor in this thing is an actual game changer. When you
like the
blown out,
am I doing nothing now watching it on wide quality?
Incredible detail in them. One of the biggest problems with webcams is that they just can't do skin color right. Your skin will look amazing software that this ships with. The Elgato.
What is an
OSBot? It's a little bit smaller. This is the newly released OSBot Meet 2 from the same people that made that incredible PTZ camera we looked at a few weeks back. And they've sent this out to me for free as well, and therefore this is a sponsored video by OSBot. But seriously, look at the size of this thing compared to the Elgato Facecam. And for its size, would you believe that this is an 80p 60 FPS camera? No? Well, you'd be right. This tiny body is hiding a 4K camera inside with another incredible sensor. The field of
this
view
one
is
looks
a little
better.
bit
I'm not
narrower,
gonna
giving you an 80-degree
this one
white
might be the
mark,
one.
but that is pretty standard nowadays for these sort of cameras. And this camera really does not skimp on image quality either. The contrast is good, it looks sharp, and honestly, you could go the rest of your streaming career just plugging this in and using it as is. But that would be wasting a big part of the potential of this camera, because this too comes with an amazing software suite full of features, the OSBot Center, to improve yourself if you want. And that is that you need decent lighting. In low lights, the image degrades a little and you start getting noise in the image and you lose some of the sharpening, especially in the face. But I think you would agree that even in this camera, in fact, you can even set it to off. It is the one that there, but the I think
this one is everything does not look US good. What's up, Jared?
Mirrorless camera as their webcam because of their professional.
This one is everything does not look at
There are many choices out there.
Imagine a way.
The one that I suggest if people are looking to make the jump is the Sony ZV-E10. It is the camera that I use for every single video and every single stream, and have done and love doing so for the past almost a year now. So much so that I've bought a second one, which I use to do product shots and that my wife uses when she goes out for her photography. It retails for $799, including the kit lens, but I'm gonna be honest, I bought my first one without it, saving about $100 and then using that $100 plus a few hundred more to buy a Sigma f1.4 DCDN Contemporary, which I think is one of the best quality to price ratio lenses on the market right now. It's a prime lens, meaning you can't zoom in, but you don't really need that. And it's low mid.
I get a lot of people asking me what the very best webcam is.
Let's see,
Like,
let's
if
see,
I'm
let's
gonna
see.
be honest, it's gonna be something like this. This is the Sony ZV-E10, and I know there's already a lot of people writing in the comments, Harris, that's not a webcam. That's a mirrorless camera. But here's the thing, there's a webcam mode. Plus, there's an extra secret that I'll tell you. This is Sony's most recent
might be
entry-level
capping
camera
at this
for new
one.
content creators, and it's fantastic. It's got a flippy screen, an interchangeable lens mount, and it shoots 4K. But this thing also has a webcam mode where all you have to do is plug this thing into your computer via the USB-C port on the side here, and your computer thinks it's a webcam. Doing it this way does limit the camera to 720p, but 720p on a camera like this will always look better than 4K on a webcam. And that secret that I mentioned earlier, there's a trick to set this into webcam mode super easily. First is to take one of the custom buttons like this one right here and set it to USB streaming. The second step is to go into the PC remote function settings. Set PC remote to on and set camera method to USB. Now, when you plug this thing into your computer,
But this is like going to a level complicated that I'm not trying to deal with.
The Sony ZV-E.
Oh yeah.
If you're living with severe alopecia areata,
I know I don't got
it's
premium.
time to grow out loud.
The Sony ZV-E10 is one of the best cameras that you can use as a webcam for live streaming or conference calls because it's so easy to do. However, there are some things you want to know about in order to do this correctly. So let's get into it.
For the new and experienced creators alike. You can use the link that we have in the description below to get $10 off.
Marta Corey would think me to do is go into your menu and then go to the star icon on the far right. This is the My Menu setting where you can add item, and then add it to that
What is he
location.
recording
Now,
this with? Like, look at the quality of this shit. What is he using? Them nails are low chop, but like, so what is he using on to record this?
you've added the option to turn your camera into webcam mode because that's what you got to do in order to use it with the USB. Once you've added the USB streaming onto the custom menu, I want to encourage you to go back into the menu and actually change the overheating sensitivity to high. And that's going to give you a warning message. Just hit OK. And then I'm going to actually go back into my Sony, go to the menu, and turn on USB streaming. The next thing you're going to do is plug in the Sony ZV-E. Now I encourage you to open up a software on your computer or laptop, whether it be Zoom or maybe QuickTime. So in this, select it as a webcam, and then you can see yourself super crispy clear out of your Sony ZV-E10.
I don't know if I'll call it super crispy, but
and
it's
you'd be
not
ready
bad.
to go. Now, if this doesn't work right away, I would just encourage you to check the mode you have the camera in and make sure it's in video mode. And then if you want to change the shoot mode, you can actually either leave it on intelligent auto, which is great, an automatic feature that will just gauge whatever lighting condition you're in, or you can put it in manual and set your settings that. But I just want to share a couple of my favorite as a webcam, and I would definitely say the first thing, continuous power adapter, so I don't have to worry about into is a microphone upgrade. And honestly, you can go with a super cheap solution that plugs right into your camera. Use an external mic to actually
My God, I think the Sony ZV-10 is like the best deal. Maybe like the Mark II, like the second version. like the safe buy, like just going pure blind buying. I think that's like the best choice if I'm being honest. I feel like it's the only fair buy. You can just take a swing on. This one is expensive. Let's see. It's already there. This shit is 7. What's cheaper? Well, how much is A6 200? Oh, it's cheaper. Okay. We ain't never gonna complain about cheaper now. But chat. Switching to the phone. Back in 3,